My name is Gary and this is my story of progress. I became aware of shared ownership kind of by accident really. We were looking at houses and kind of what options are out there, and kind of just stumbled across shared ownership schemes. Didn't really know too much about it, and just sort of did a bit of research and googled what it was and what it entailed and kind of the process around it. That was really kind of my first sort of understanding of what shared ownership was. When I was looking at the area to move and the shared ownership schemes, it was interesting in terms of there was quite a broad amount of options available to us, but there was limitations just fundamentally around sites being built, or unfortunately we'd missed the opportunity. I mean, there was a lot of we've missed the opportunity, but it was just kind of keeping an eye on things, and by sheer fluke this one popped up at the right time and we grabbed hold of it with both hands. So the actual process of doing shared ownership was it was alien in a sense of I understood what the process of getting a mortgage was, and this was kind of different, but actually the process itself was quite easy really, and the support that Progress provided to us just made it an absolute dream. I mean, from kind of seeing the house to kind of getting the keys almost felt like 5 minutes. It was very strange how quickly it happened. But yeah, it was just a case of getting the paperwork in order. Kind of that element took a bit of time, but actually once Progress were involved and we started the conversations, actually it was just so easy. It was so stress-free. Friends and colleagues have even made comments on, that's not a real representation of moving house, because of just how simple it was. The biggest advantage has been being able to feel that we have a future to aim for. We were renting for years, and fundamentally renting was the only option we had, due to my younger financial years. Bad decisions is probably the politest way of putting it, and it was kind of dead money. It was just money going into a hole, and we'd retire and then we'd still be renting. Whereas now it just feels like we can eventually own the house, we have an asset, we have a future, and it takes a lot of stress and anxiety away from it. And plus, I think deep down we all like to play house and have a nice home, and I know that for me and my wife, it's really been very relaxing. We are a lot calmer and happier, and everything just seems a lot simpler. The only advice I would give anybody of any age is look, don't write it off. Understand what it actually means, because I wasn't clear on what it meant when I first looked into it. But understand, because realistically, if it's right for you, it's an amazing way to get on a property in an area that you might not have actually been able to look at in the normal way of getting a mortgage. And actually, you don't lose anything. If anything, I'd say it's a benefit. There is nothing to lose.